Hello students, I welcome you all, and this is Mr. Joseph Reddy, the Faculty of English. And we are here today in our first class to discuss about the structure of English. 10th students, it has been a problematic one for all the students to exactly understand after Corona what exactly is the structure of the paper. And here we are going to discuss about the structure of English in paper 1, and we will also be discussing about the structure of English in paper 2. And if you look at the entire structure, we have for 40 marks written test and 10 marks for internal test. And if you look at paper 2, we have 40 marks and 10 marks. So altogether 80 marks for paper 1 and 2 together and 20 marks internal. And here if you look at, we have the sections and the academic standards, question numbers and the source, the total marks allotted for this section, and then what is the type of the question it is, either MCQs or very short answers or essay or discourses, and the total marks allotted for this section and the total marks for the entire paper. If you look at section A is reading comprehension, and the students have to remember very clearly, paper 1 everything comes from the textbook. We have 8 units and paper 1 comes everything from the textbook. And here if you look at, we have a reading comprehension. Under reading comprehension we have question numbers 1 to 12, and in the first we have 1 to 7 questions, and as I told you it is from the textbook, and mostly in each unit we have reading A, reading B, reading C, and the questions from 1 to 7 they come from reading A, the first lesson of each unit, and there are 10 marks allotted to this. And here from question numbers 1 to 4 they are multiple choice questions, and we do not have any very short answer questions. And here we have 3 short answer questions, 3 twos are 6 marks, and we do not have any essay question. And if you come here from 8 to 12, we have again from the textbook, it covers readings B and C in each unit, and 5 marks are allotted totally. And then there are 3 MCQs, 3 into 1 is equal to 3 marks. And here we have a very short answer questions, each question is allotted 1 mark, so 2 into 1 is equal to 2 marks. We do not have any short answer questions or essay type questions. And for the entire section we have 15 marks allotted. And if you move on to section B, this section is known to be vocabulary and grammar, and here we have 3 different kinds of questions here. And if you look at from 13 to 17, there are editing errors from the textbook taken. As I already told you, paper 1 everything is taken from the textbook, and the editing errors, we have 5 editing errors here, each one carries 1 mark. So here it comes under very short answers, so 5 questions, each one carries 1 mark. So if you have to score good marks, and this is the deciding factor as to when we get GPA 10 or not, so we have to be very careful while handling this so that we get 5 marks completely. And next one we have question numbers 18 to 22. We have 5 questions here. We have to choose the right word. A box is given, and from the box there are certain choices given from the textbook. Certain words are removed and they are placed in the box, and what we have to do is we have to pick out the right word and then write it in the choice given. And we have 2.5 marks here. For each question carries half mark. 5 into half is equal to 2.5 marks. And next one we have question numbers 23 to 27, 5 questions again. This one we have to rewrite as it is directed. In the rewrite as directed, we have a synonyms, which means a same meaning, and we have antonyms, which are opposite in meaning, and we have the meaning to be written, or we also have a correct form of the words to be written, and there are so many other things what we have to write. So these all come under rewrite as directed. Whatever they ask you as in the question, we are supposed to write it. There are 5 questions and which have 2.5 marks. 5 into half, each question carries half mark, and we have 2.5 marks. And all together for this vocabulary and grammar we have 10 marks. And if you come here, it is section C, and under section C we call it as creative writing. And this creative writing has got again 2 subdivisions here. One is question number 28. It is major discourses, and this is called as group A, and this everything depends upon textbook content, and it carries 10 marks. And here if you see under the discourse type we have 10 marks. And next one we have a question number 29, and this is called as minor discourses, and this also is called as group A, and this is also textbook content. So when I say group A, group B, the students, if you look at the back of the textbook in your academic textbook of 10th class, if you see back side, in the back side you have a box where they give you what are the discourses. Of course I will be discussing further in this video about the discourses, what are the discourses under group A, group B. So now you just have an idea about it, and then there are 5 marks allotted to this one, and if this comes under short answer questions, and totally for this section we have 15 marks, major 10 and minor 5. And if you come down, we have complete total marks for this paper 1. Here total marks are 40. Under multiple choice questions we have 7 marks, and very short answer questions we have 12 marks, and under short answer questions we have 11 marks, and under essay or discourses we have 10 marks, and totally we have 40 marks.